And it's not about wins and losses. It's about being good kids and being good teammates and having fun. And that's what this is about. You've all been on teams where the summer has lasted forever. This one goes by so fast. And that's a good thing.
Oh, really?
And that's a good thing. And for me to try to tell you how much I appreciate that, I would do it a disservice. Giddy up, let's go. One side or the other, one side or the other. Don't punt it back to the pitcher. The two things about this you have to understand. If we get somebody, great. If we don't, it stops all that nonsense. It stops all that, ooh, I'm getting off, look at me. It stops all that crap. So here I am thinking I'm going to be a young varsity baseball coach because he's moving over. He called me over to his house that night and we had a 12-pack and a pizza, and I was the new JV softball coach. And I remember thinking to myself, one, I know nothing about girls. Two, I kind of know the game a little bit. It's kind of like baseball. I don't know anything about pitching. Didn't know, have a clue at that time. The field's a lot shorter and the game's a lot faster. And I remember going to the first game and repeating this in my head the whole time. Don't pat the girls on the ass. Don't pat the girls on the ass. Don't pat the girls on the ass. And that's a true story. I repeated it to myself over 1,000 times. Don't pat the girls on the ass.
Lucky, lucky. Take more depth. If you see it going past you, keep on going backwards. All you're trying to do is you're giving up the singles, don't want to have a double.
Originally, one of the guys that I coached with in Milford wanted to play more competitive club ball, so he went to the Thunder organization and asked me to come help coach. So there I was. Been there since. Lindsay joined after the fall season, so in January, and it just happened. Yeah, Mark needed help doing it, and I was willing to do it. Because what else am I going to do, right? Rather do this than do yard work and all the rest.
So a neighbor mentioned something about Central Mass Thunder, and there was Thunder and Lightning back there, so she went and tried out for the team. We didn't know anything about it. Michaela was everybody was in shorts. Michaela was in baseball pants and a baseball hat because she played baseball, and she tried out for Central Mass Thunder, Lightning. We didn't know what team, either one, and she made the team. She did well, and she made Central Mass Thunder 12U. I have been every year. He asked me to help coach, and I said yes. I mean, for me, it's just having a good seat on the bench just to watch the game. So I don't know why he picked me, why he asked me, but he asked me, and kind of probably because I'm quiet and don't talk back, do what they ask me to do.
Matt, everyone knows, is a film student. He is going to do a documentary on the whole season, okay?
I think it's cool. I mean, we'll be able to document like what's going on and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I've never been a part of anything like that.
I like the idea. I think it's actually kind of cool seeing how we like evolve as a team throughout like the whole season. I think that's pretty cool.
Takes a while to get used to it. I would know.
Wow, where did we settle about that one? You're great. You're great. She's great.
I think it's pretty cool.
It's cool.
We've never done it.
Yeah, I feel like an actual baseball player.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool.
That's nice.
Well, it started off with baseball, and then I just decided that I wanted to switch over to softball, and it was my parents' decision because they didn't want me to play with the guys anymore, so I just switched over.
Well, I knew a few kids on Central Mass Thunder, so that like helped. I knew it was like a good program, and I tried out for like a younger team before. So.
Well, Lindsay was on my high school team, and we kind of clicked on the high school team, and then things weren't going good with the other team, so I came on and I loved it, and I wouldn't go back.
And I met Lindsay and Rachel, and both of them played here, and I saw how much fun that they were having. They loved the group of girls, and I thought maybe I want to be a part of that finally. I want to have a good experience and not a bad one.
Well, I'd heard only great things about the program. I had a bunch of friends who had gone through it, who had played through it, and they loved Central Mass. So I just figured I'd try it out, and it was a perfect fit. I love it.
I remember playing you guys in the fall, and ever since I was like 12, I've wanted to play on this team, but I've never like gotten the opportunity to. In the fall, I played against you, and you were a really good team, and I wasn't happy on the team I was on, and I was given the opportunity to try out. And it was just a team that I've always wanted to play for.
Yeah, this season's gonna be good, because we're so talented that we have a lot going for us this year, so we might as well put it to use.
The best thing we got going for us is we're good. We're good. That's the best thing we got going for us. We're missing 4 players tomorrow and 4 players on Saturday, and I still think we're going to be the best team there. I still think we're going to be the best team there. That's how good we are.
Take the field now, unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us, every nation all around us. Singing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game, and together at the end of the day we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. Give you fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champions, take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us, every nation all around us. Singing forever. stars underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. When I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. Stronger, they'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. And then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes back, and then it goes. And everybody will be singing, yeah. And we all will be singing, yeah.
The perception going into the season is that we are very, very good. And I still believe we are. We haven't lived up to that expectation.
That happens in softball. I mean, you go through times when you pitch well and you don't hit. You hit well and you don't pitch. So, yeah, that happens, and it is frustrating. But I think for the most part, we're in every game.
You as a coach, you can have two choices. You can pout with the kids and say, we're not playing, we're playing like crap, this is not the way we're supposed to be playing. Or you can ride that out with them.
You know, when things go wrong, it's really just making sure to keep them up so they don't lose the focus and really start going down the path we don't want them to go down, and saying, oh, we can't, you know, I can't make a play, or I can't get a hit, etc.
And I chose to ride that out with them because they need somebody other than their parents to believe in them. And they hear from their parent, Mom, you love me. Dad, you love me. You're supposed to say that. Thank you, but it's not the same. They need their coach to ride that out with them.
Just need to make that, you know, that get over that hump, make that big push, and you know that's kind of our job to do, is to figure out what's going on and make the corrections needed to get to where we need to go.
I wasn't getting worried. I know that's what you're going to ask me. There's a big difference between being worried and being concerned. I started to get concerned that we were getting complacent, that they were starting to fall into that thing where, all right, well, maybe it's not supposed to happen. And like I said, errors happen, but when we're not going full speed and making errors, that's what bothers me. It's time to start pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing. They're gonna take it as me being mad or upset, but that time has come to go to that next step. Today, we're doing drill, 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 drill. No plays, no nothing. We need to make plays. You're gonna field 1,000 fly balls and you're gonna field 1,000 ground balls today. That's what you're gonna do. How many of you can tell me out of the 8 teams that we play, or 7 teams, 8, how many teams use the left fielder? I know. The whole intent and the hope is, with all the practice and preparation, that they know what's going to happen during the game. I'm running you right back out there, kid. I'm running you right back out there.
Yeah, everybody makes mistakes, but you gotta move past that. I don't care if we win or lose. I'd rather lose 2-1 than win 15-0.
The game is not meant to be played that way. If you're going to wait in your life to have people tell you what to do, you're going to get left behind. You're going to get left behind. I don't spoon feed, and I will not spoon feed you. You know what to do. Do it. You've made mistakes before, nobody gets screamed at. But if you're not going to try it, I can't help you. If you're not going to move, I can't help you. La, 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 la.
Are we going to define this weekend by that one bad half inning, or are we going to define the weekend how well we played so far and what we're going to do tomorrow? The line I like to use is, do you think I know what I'm talking about? And if they say yes, I'm like, all right, then you have to trust me that it's going to come for you. It will. You have to trust me. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but it will. You know you're better than what you're doing. I know you're better than what you're doing. It will come. Ride it out, and I'm going to ride it out with you. I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to scream at you. I'll ride it out with you. Let's ride it out.
My favorite part is probably that we're all here for the same reason. Like, we all know how much we love softball. We all know that we want to get to the next level. And it's always really competitive, but we find a way to make it fun too.
I like the fact that we're good and we can just be relaxed. Like, we don't have anybody screaming at us to stop having fun, because if you don't have fun, you're not going to play well.
For all the girls on this team, they all like this sport and they all want to play in college and stuff. So I think just having that, then people will get along better. And
well, everyone's from different towns. No one knows, well, like, people know each other, but like, we all have one thing in common. We play softball. Obviously, we're on a softball team.
I think what brings us together is our personalities and how, like, some people are different and how some people are the same, and how we all, like, mesh together. And I mean, the girls on the team have, like, some have known each other since, like, they were really young. The people who grew up, like, together in, like, the same town. And I think, like, being friends with everyone who's on your team, I think incorporating new people into it is a lot easier.
Being able to travel and play every weekend with your closest friends that you become your pretty much only summer friends.
Overall, everyone's really nice. Like, they welcomed all the new people, I think, really well, and it turned out really good.
So what's your favorite part about the tournament season?
I like flags. I'm just kidding. Don't include that. I like winning.
I like winning. I like traveling different places too and like seeing the different competition.
I think our team, like, it's just fun.
Corny. Slushes.
The sleepover tournaments where you just kind of hang out and bond, and
oh yeah, and Six Flags.
Breaks between games are always fun.
Just the absolute hilarious comments that come out of some of these girls' mouths.
Shut chicken ass.
You sure?
Oh my god.
When I introduce myself, am I like saying like my position and shit? Alright, I'm ready.
No,
I can't do it.
And I never felt this way before. And I swear.
This
is hard.
Kayla doesn't really feel for teams.
Cut mine out.
Mickey, can you please stop flashing us in the camera? Thank you.
Dirty bit. Dirty bit.
Oh, I don't really know. Why does everyone do this to you? push, push, push.
When Gifts up to bat, we'd be like, come on, Esther, let's go back to the orphanage you came from.
Ready? Now come on. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be like this. It's gonna be this hot.
The church has got these ladies getting freaky.
I got freaky, freaky, baby. I was chilling with my ladies. I didn't come to get
Hello, girl! Are you the pot or the kettle?
Beard, hold my hand. Ready? Go!
Having a good time with you. I'm telling you, I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear this is true, and I owe it all to you.
Oh, I had the time of my life.
Hey! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Mick! Knock it off! Dirty bit.
You just said that I could do it if you let me try. You gotta be patient and careful with me. Don't hit my head too hard. Don't run too fast in front of me. And keep your eyes away from me. Oh yeah, I love the bird. Do ya? You love it? Oh yeah! This is my favorite.
Ah!
Yeah!
Simon! Like this! Come on! No!
Come on, good hitter! Come on, good hitter! If you don't run, we can't use you!
2-0 swing, get that good one, get that good one.
Oh, I like those stretches. I'm gonna use them, those are good. My team is waking up at 6 a.m.
My most animated moment, the freaking manager.
Same thing, other side. Name the movie. Moneyball.
Come on, that's Little League!
Sometimes the best throws are the ones not made.
C'est Central Mass Thunder.
Dirty bit.
I think he's an excellent coach. I mean, obviously, we stayed with him for 4 years now. Mikael was a freshman.
Joe has been a sounding board in the dugout. He's been that calming effect. The kids love him. All the kids love him. He doesn't try to do too much, but he's also a guy that I golf with. He's also a guy that I go to his house on the 4th of July and hang out with. Joe is, and a lot of people will say this about Joe C. He's probably the nicest guy I've ever met in my entire life, without a doubt. Without a doubt. Unassuming. He's courteous. He's thoughtful. He thinks about everybody else. He's just a solid person in the dugout, outside the dugout, and he's the voice of reason for me. He can tell if I'm getting worked up. He'll bring me back to where I need to be. And he's just a solid guy.
Mox, I'm kind of a quiet guy, and Mox kind of quiet. He doesn't like to talk about himself. He doesn't like to, we're similar in that way. So we get along very well. We joke a lot, we have fun a lot. So, but I mean, he talks about he's very family oriented. Obviously, if anybody knows Knock, he talks about his mom and dad all the time. And I'm very family oriented. So we're kind of similar in that way. Of course, he's a lot more outgoing than I am, but yeah, he is a good friend.
This is what he does. He'll tell you that too. He doesn't have any aspirations, whether it's talking to other colleges or other stuff. He likes coaching high school softball, and he likes doing this during the summer.
Brad is the same. Brad and his wife have been so good to me. I can't even put into words what those two and their family, have done for me off the field, just off the field stuff. And Brad is right up there with Joe. Those are the two nicest guys. I mean, I have four people that are really, really, I would say, are the nicest people I've met, and those are two. Would do anything for you. All you have to do is ask. And they do anything for any of these kids. It's not about their kid. It's about the team, and they get that. And they're not out there just for their kid. And that's hard to find. It's real hard to find.
He's intense when he needs to be. He jokes with the kids when he needs to do that. I think he's got a happy medium like that, and the kids enjoy it. He knows the game well. I think he just brings out the best in the kids. I really do.
He's played the game, baseball related, but he's been coaching for so long. He knows the ins and outs of the game, which is good. And it translates over the kids as well. He's got a good relationship with the kids, which is important. So it's good.
We don't get where we are today without Brad and Joe. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. If it's just me, this thing fails epically. Off the field, it's epic failure when it comes to that stuff. There's no doubt in my mind.
Hold on to me as we go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. And although this wave is stringing us along, just know you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. The trouble, it might drag you down. If you get lost, you can always be found. No, you're not alone. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home.
That's how you play all seven. That's how you play all seven. No matter what. That's how you play all seven. The people on the bench were in it. Everybody was in it. That is about what you guys do. That's what happened out here is about what you guys do. Right? It's about nothing else except what you guys do. You should be proud of yourselves. I know I'm proud of you. Now let's win the whole goddamn thing. Remember that time when you first started playing this game and all you cared about was putting that uniform on? You didn't give a shit if you played. You just wanted that cool uniform. Remember that? Remember those days? Go back to that time right now.
Go back to that time when all you cared about was putting on that uniform and getting an ice cream cone after the game. Yeah, we play hard, yeah, we want to win, but go back to that time when it was about, I get to put those cool socks on, and I get to pick my favorite number, and my grandparents are coming, and I get to see all my friends, and maybe we're going to a pool party. Stop feeling like everyone's watching me and I have to perform. Stop doing that to yourself. Stop doing that to each other. Just play. We are good. And if you think right now that you as an individual are not and that we as a group are not, you're making a huge mistake. A huge mistake.
Nice job, Coach. Nice job, Coach. Nice job, Coach.
Hey, we're gonna go back underneath that tree in that corner. Alright? Get all the stuff and go back underneath that tree.
No, you guys are...
Can you sit next to me?
Do you like the camp though? I like it. It's like good, but I hate it.
The things that I want to talk about here is
Look at the schedule, right? Blank. That feels blank. Right.
you're gonna have to give me a minute.
Yep. It's alright.
I try real hard not to do this. I can't thank you enough for your effort, your commitment, and how you helped me off the field. You have no idea how much you guys helped me. You have no clue. You have no clue. I would go in to my doctor every week and I would tell him that during the winter I couldn't wait to Sunday because I get to see my kids. I would get excited about going to practice on Sunday to see a bunch of 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old kids because that's a big part of my life. I moved out here by myself. I have nobody out here except you guys. You guys are it for me, and I get wrapped up in that, and that's a big part of what we do here. That's a big part of what we do here, and that's not going to change as long as I'm here and I'm in charge of that. It's not going to change, and that stuff is bigger than softball, and I can't tell you in words how much that meant to me. And it's not about wins and losses. It's about being good kids and being good teammates and having fun. And that's what this is about. You've all been on teams where the summer has lasted forever. This one goes by so fast. And that's a good thing.
Oh, really?
And that's a good thing. And for me to try to tell you how much I appreciate that, I would do it a disservice. I would do it a very bad disservice. So I'm going to keep it simple and thank you from the bottom of my heart for being who you are as people. It has nothing to do with softball. For being who you are as people, I appreciate that. I really, truly do. I truly, truly do. And to the parents, thank you very much for your time and your commitment level and getting your kids there, taking time off from work, because it's not easy. And I appreciate that, and I thank you very much for that. The second part is we have two kids moving on, and when people talk about what we do here and, you know, Thunder softball and where they stack up and, you know, the competitiveness, I'll tell you right now, I could give two shits about that. I really could. And some people don't like that. I could care less. I really could. I really could. I tell people this: you want to know what we're about? This is what we're about. Right here. These two kids are what we're about. These two kids right here are what we're about. Commitment level, good teammates, good students, and they're moving on to that next level. And what you don't understand is you think something's ending right now, but what's happening is something is going to begin for you.
something is beginning for you, and it's going to be good. You don't realize that now, and you can't imagine the good things you're about to do. I will tell you this. I am more proud of you for who you are than anything you've ever done on that field. Anything you've ever done on that field. Anything you've ever done on that field. You're going to go on, you're going to be great wives, you're going to be great moms, you're going to be great people. I am going to truly miss you. This program is going to miss you. And you have set the tone for how we act, how we go about things, and what we do here. And I thank you. And I really, truly appreciate that. If I could pick one word to sum everything up, the one word, I would say blessed. I would sum it up in one word, and that's very blessed.
Thunder on three! 1, 2, 3, Thunder!
I would say thank you, because I would never been in the place I am today, going to a great school and be able to play softball for a great school without them. And I really appreciate that, and I know sometimes I'm not serious at all, but I am serious about this. I'm serious about softball, and I'm serious about what they have taught me, and I appreciate that.
Well, I just like to say thanks to all of them, because, I mean, they don't realize it because it's not the end for them, but once it comes, they're gonna realize how much this was all a big factor in their life, and how summer softball wasn't just summer games in the heat and missing out on things. It was building a relationship within a team and building a relationship and a foundation within yourself. And I think that's a big part of Thunder softball, is that it's more than just a game.
People always say, you know, coaches are teachers, you're teaching. You can learn a lot from kids. You can really, really, really learn a lot from kids. And the one thing that I really picked up from these kids is that don't ever stop having fun. I don't care how old you get, don't ever stop having fun. Because at the end of the day, it is just softball.
I've been playing softball since I was 8 years old, so 10 years.
For about 7 years now.
Since I was 5. I guess till now, and I'm 16, so like 11. Since I was 10 years old.
Since I was about 5.
Since I was 6 years old.
Since I was like 6 years old. Since I was 13 years old.
5.5 years old.
Over 15 years.
So I've been with the Thunder organization for 6 years.
I think it's six years now, a little over 6 years.
Ever since I can remember. It's been a while.
And I've been in a Thunder uniform since then.
Yeah.
Just waking up in the morning and to be well. Quite honest with you, I ain't really sleep well. You ever feel like your train of thought's been derailed? That's when you press on, lean in. Half the population just waiting to see me fail. Yeah, right, you better off trying to freeze hell. Some of us do it for the females, and others do it for the retail. But I do it for the kids, life through the time we're in on. Every time you fall, it's only making your chin strong. And I'll be in your corner like Nick, baby, till the end of when you hear a song from that big lady. Until the referee rings the bell, until both your eyes start to swell, until the crowd goes home. What we gon' do, y'all?
Give 'em hell, turn the heads. Gonna live life till we're dead. Give me scars, give me pain. Then they'll say of me, say of me, say of me. There goes the fighter. There goes the fighter. Here comes the fighter. That's what they'll say of me, say of me, say of me. This one's a fighter.
And if I could last 30 rounds, there's no reason you should ever have your head down. 6'5", 220 pounds, hailing from rock bottom, Loserville, nothing town. Textbook version of a kid going nowhere fast, and now I'm yelling, kiss my ass. It's gonna take a couple right hooks, a few left jabs, for you to recognize you really ain't got it bad. Until the referee rings the bell, until both your eyes start to swell, until the crowd goes home. What we gon' do, y'all?
Give 'em hell, turn the heads. Gonna live life till we're dead. Give me scars, give me pain. Then they'll say of me, say of me, say of me. There goes the fighter. There goes the fighter. Here comes the fighter. That's what they'll say of me, say of me, say of me.
Everybody put your fists up. What we gon' do? What we gon' do? What we gon' do? What we gon' do, y'all? What we gon' do? What we gon' do? What we gon' do, y'all? What we gon' do? If you fall, pick yourself up off the floor. And when your bones can't take no more, just remember what you're here for. 'Cause I know I'm a damn sure.
Give 'em hell, turn the heads. Gonna live life till we're dead. Give me scars, give me pain. Then they'll say of me, say of me, say of me. There goes the fighter. There goes the fighter. Here comes the fighter. That's what they'll say of me, say of me, say of me. This one's a fighter. Till the referee rings a bell, till both your eyes start to swell, till the crowd goes on. What we gon' do, kid?
It's bigger than softball. It's bigger than softball.